Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 5, Episode 12. I am your host, but not the DM, that is Adam. How's everyone doing on this fine... What day is today? Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
It's Saturday, sir.
I am sick, and I've been sick for like 2 weeks now, and I was actually describing so I missed the judo tournament today because I was sick. My crew, my boys, they took in some gold medals, which is good. They won all their fights, so 5 fights between the 2 guys. But it's like it's starting to catch up to me. The whole like, what did you do for exercise in the last 2 weeks? And it's like, well, I walked the dogs and I went to the basement to pull things out of the freezer, and that counts as exercise, right? And it's like, this is such a bad habit to be in. It's like, no. We need to get under a bar and do some squats, or we're going to play some D&D. So I've been doing that, and then I've been being sick, but wishing I could exercise, but then going like I could exercise sickly, and it's like, well, yeah, but it's sickly exercise. That doesn't work. That's not good. And then watching Stranger Things, and Stranger Things is it's quite good. It could be fantastic. It's got some issues. The issues are easy to fix.
I'll tell you what's wrong with the show.
No, I'm not going to tell you what's wrong with the show. I will say that they've overinflated the cast without enough things to do, so a bunch of the cast picks their buttholes frequently. And that actually was a problem through all the seasons. Because, yes, there's a 15-year-old who's fighting you, and you're a bunch of 12-year-olds. Well, guess what? 4 12-year-olds could jump a 15-year-old, and that 15-year-old is going to have a problem. Or they can all stand around and get their asses kicked. That's the Stranger Things way. Which is really funny when the actors, like, they got a couple of the actors of, like, the nerdy kids who are, like, 6'2" fucking brick shithouses now. It's like, no, you're the meek nerd. No, Will, you're a meek nerd. No, you're a 210-pound, 6-foot monster wearing pants that are too high. Like...
Well, that's the problem with having any kid show that takes place over a long period of real time.
And Bonnie being the meek little nerd.
Yep.
He towers over the rest of the kids.
Yep. Ahmed, what's new with you, man? You chowing down there? What are you eating?
Pasta.
Yep.
With sauce, or just pasta. Like just a bowl of fucking noodles, or?
It's baked pasta with what's it called? White sauce, bechamel or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I just threw some triple lemon ground beef on top of that.
And then you're losing me with the Alfredo.
And then Italian dress. Italian zest just to top that puppy off.
It's like Italian a weird dressing. Deconstructed bolognese.
This is the way I do it, man. This is the way I do it. What do I feel like? Italian. All right, it's going on the pasta. Oh, no, I've been watching Young Sheldon with the kids. The kids really like it. And we saw the live action One Punch.
I've heard One Piece. One Piece. I've heard One Piece is actually quite good.
It's pretty good. The kids really liked it.
I heard
they started watching the animes.
I will watch it. I haven't
10
watched
minutes
it yet.
in and went, nah, it's not for me.
It's goofy and wacky, but it takes itself seriously. Is the critique? So it actually takes its world seriously. It doesn't have the modern like. Isn't it weird how we have telephones on our pirate ship? Kind of like ooh.
Yeah, like a weird like.
Stranger Things has that humor in the last couple seasons where they do that. Isn't it wacky that we're in this situation? It's like, sit down. Whoever wrote that joke, sit down. Stop writing jokes. You're cut.
No, it's fine what it is though. It's a reenactment of an anime. Which
I know.
Do really well.
It came. I'm not a big fan of the silly animes, so I can't. Like I just can't. My brain.
Yeah, no. That's. They do it really well. They portray it really well. The characters are done really well. The environment's done really well. Even the dialogue is really well. Very well representative of an anime.
My favorite anime is Berserk, and that's one of the first ones that I watched, and Adam got me into that one.
That's a great one.
Well, Murray was like, I don't like any anime. And it's like,
no, there's animes for everybody.
We got the starter point, and we're like Princess Mononoke, and it's like, okay, I guess the weird little tree things. I don't like the little weird tree things with the jiggly heads. It's like it's fine, but they had like the Boar King and all that was that cool? Like, yeah, okay, that was cool. All right, let's try this one. And Berserk was a good. Trigun was a thumbs down, which Trigun is like one of the darkest endings because it's all like post-apocalyptic man, and it's like Adam, the first man of the post-apocalyptic men trying to prevent the destruction of the remainder of human race. But it's like, but he was having fun with kids and pancakes. It's like, I can't get past the kids and pancakes. It's like, yeah, you have to get past 8 episodes of that.
Yeah, they overdo it on a whole bunch
Yeah,
of things.
yeah. There's
Backstories that take too long. Yeah.
whereas the animated show Castlevania has touches of anime in it, and it was okay. Some of the dragon ones I don't mind. Oh, I'm trying. The Dota one was okay. I don't know if you consider that anime or not. But
I haven't watched it, but I mean,
The Dragon Prince.
yeah, and then Dragon Prince I enjoy.
Yeah.
So there's cartoony stuff that I do enjoy, but there's something about the silly anime where it just like my brain just goes, no, this is
So I grew up on that stuff.
yeah.
So to me, it's just nostalgia, right?
so does Marty do Dragon Ball at all?
No, I
wouldn't
never.
do
So that would be the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's all like everybody's brain was trained of like, no, Goku is the most manly thing ever existed, unless you're thinking Vegeta is, in which case, Goku has a better hairline.
So it's silly and it's art and expressions,
Yeah,
and I get that.
Yeah.
But there's certain things I just won't watch, but yeah, I get what you're saying. You're just not used to it, which
Yep.
makes sense. I grew up on that, so it's like that. Like I really like that shit.
Yeah,
It's so
I'm like, oh, this is a pirate show. I watched the opening scene, and then it got to the ship, and they're introducing the characters. I'm like, no, I can't. I can tell right now it's got the goofy anime bucket humor in it. I'm
they're
like,
gonna be zany.
God,
Yep.
oh God. I went, nope, not for me. I gave it a thumbs down because I didn't want Netflix to show me more stuff that was like that. I'm like, I don't know why this is popular.
This is like where Netflix is screwed up, because I said, hey, Netflix, I like Stranger Things. And then they're like, here, how about all these other Netflix originals? It's like, you misheard me. I liked Stranger Things.
Yeah, they're
You just giving me Umbrella Academy.
they're
No, I
outgoes.
don't like
When
Umbrella Academy.
When they got rid of 5 stars and then recommended on 5 stars, they got rid of that because you ran out of things to watch. Like there's a tension between relevant to you and need to push the thing to get eyeballs on it, right?
Yep.
And I was very, very picky. 4 stars was like it meant it was amazing. Most things were 3 or less.
Yep.
5 stars were like, the 20 favorite movies that Marty's ever watched. They had on them, so they had on the system. So everything ended up being a recommendation of about a 3, which meant I just stopped kind of watching until something poked above 3, right?
Yep.
No, they've got a business to run, so they got rid of that system, and now just push whatever they.
Well, I just noticed that. However, they had it linked was all Netflix originals, and there's a few good Netflix originals, but there's a sea of Netflix originals. It's like their batting average isn't that much different than any other production studio. They're batting above Amazon, I think. Amazon's got like 1, 2 good shows.
Amazon
like,
has many things I like, but they're from different
Well, yeah, but they're not like Amazon originals.
Not originals. No.
Yeah.
Amazon's got a lot of C+ to B- like fantasy sci-fi movies. Like I've watched a lot of these. Like the typical kind of go to Blockbuster, rent 2 random movies.
Yeah.
Just sort of to
They have a
pass
lot of
time.
that.
So they have a lot of that. Hulu has a lot of that too, where it's like, oh, I watched 3 absolutely mediocre sci-fi things I've never seen before in a row. That was a good night of movies, Like,
Well, I'm thinking only the stuff that says Netflix original, where like Netflix produced, like only the like I'm not going to say that. Oh, I mean, Netflix did such a good job. They've got Bad Boys 2 on it. It's like, no.
I finally finished Peaky Blinders. It took me forever. It took me all summer to finish that. I just couldn't binge it. I could only watch it like 1 or 2 episodes at a time. Probably more.
Is
like
it too
one.
dark? Because I haven't
No,
seen
it's
it
just
on my list.
there are parts of it where it's like, yeah, there's cool gang fights, and then they make it into like a drama, and it's like, well, I don't care that this person's kid's sick, like, okay, 2 episodes of that. When they're all acting stupid, it's like, okay, right, okay, fine. All right, they're now fighting the mafia again. Okay, this is neat, but no, it was too drawn out. It was way too drawn out. I watched a quirky vampire movie on Netflix called El Conde.
El Conde.
What
the fuck are you watching?
It was weird, quirky. So it's like a Chilean vampire movie.
This popped up, I think, or I don't know if we didn't watch.
I enjoyed this movie more than I enjoyed The Last Voyage of the Demeter. The Last Voyage of the Demeter was, they did a monster movie, but they did it wrong. Like, they showed the monster almost right away.
Hey
It was
guys,
like,
look at our special effect.
okay, so the monster is a wrinkled up raisin vampire golem looking thing. Okay. And then everyone dies, except for one guy, and it's like, well, he's got plot armor for sure, because, yeah. Anyways, it was...
Because reasons.
And they could have done it better. There were some really gruesome deaths in there. Like one, it's like, whoo, you don't normally see deaths like that one. Yeah, so it's worth a watch just as a popcorn monster movie, but it was there could have been some fixes to make it a much better movie for just being a monster movie. El Conde was quirky enough that it kept my interest all the way through, or most of it. I really don't like how some movies resolve themselves. Endings are hard, and we've talked about that before.
Endings are hard. I'm less offended by endings than currently. It's like character arcs. The ending itself doesn't necessarily matter to me as much as like, what did this character do? Right? You made these characters. Where did they start? What did they go through? Where did they end up? And that's kind of where, like, when I'm paying attention to a film, it's like pacing and character development is kind of what I'm looking at these days.
Cool. Let's get to some pacing and character development in The Abyss. Let's do a recap.
You definitely develop character in The Abyss.
Yeah. We could just start a channel where we talk about media the entire
and diseases.
time.
We could. Just be ranty nerds on the internet. There's lots of them.
Just shit.
I just be a grumpy old man on the internet. I don't know. Do they need more of that?
I don't know.
We're full thanks.
Season 5, episode 11 was called Rock and Roll. The party attempts to camp in the city of Lictian, but is interrupted by plague demons. Desaad leads the party through the maze to the Bone Citadel, home of the Pale Knight. En route, a massive flock of rocks stops the party and demands tribute. In their attempt to evade the rocks, the party encounters a duo of beguiling spirits that I think were ghost lamias. Lamias? Mm-hmm. They were lamias. Yeah, we kicked their ass and then made our way away. I had a question. Did we find any gear on the lamias? Like, did Los...
No.
Okay. Because the treasure sheet right now is gear of this thing, gear of that thing. And
this is true. But the XP sheet is updated.
I see. Okay, cool.
I understand.
We're like Bozkaz gear. He's like some fucking Uber Archmage. I'm pretty sure he's got something good on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll harass Adam offline to do the treasure.
Okay. So you've been wind walking in the direction of the Bone Citadel, and as a group, you've hovering in the air several thousand feet away. You can see this in the forward mists. This massive structure thrust out of the ground in this weird not necessarily structurally stable sort of manner, piles of bones that have formed themselves into a bit of a castle. In the distance, you can see signs of winged things sort of flitting about, particularly people like Los with the really high perception checks.
This is a dangerous place, this is. The Pale Knight is an Oberth, an eldritch race of demons, so ancient they predated mortal life. Even the existence of some of the gods. Looking upon Oberths, drive your little minds insane. Or I could look at them. It was Amadeus.
That's right, muted. But what do they look like?
Can you center us, please?
They're all sorts of twisted. Reality wasn't fully formed. Mutated to your eyes.
Oh. So I shouldn't look at one if I see.
There's a swipe from Coven's staff towards Capra.
This place smells very ancient.
We should avert our gaze, or at least protect our minds.
Yes. Good idea. Good idea, Coven.
Like you would have a mind to protect anyway.
Is he talking to me or is he talking to her?
Whoever felt the sting the most, that's the one I was talking to.
Oh, damn, Coven.
Perhaps I should take lead here. A night hag in this realm wouldn't be a rare thing.
Give me a knowledge planes.
I think night hags do business on all the lower planes, but yeah, let me give you Coven's knowledge planes.
I have one. It's not the
Did he?
best.
50, you say?
Fuck that.
Yeah. This, the Pale Knight's domain would be like gynocentric would be one way to phrase it. Yes, night hags could do business here. The business that you would expect to do here would be like the blessings of pregnancies. And by blessings, you mean sort of like trying to bestow great power upon the young is like a very common thing to be done in this place. Additionally, there are several other rituals and as well as like some methods of like creating new monsters. Like those are kind of like the most typical sort of business that you would do here. Things towards creating new versions of things.
Okay.
Kind of where Baphomet would create a lot of the half animal races. There's several beings that have like they're female, like Lamias as an example of where there's a race of only female monster things, and a lot of them are connected to the Pale Knight in one way, shape, or form. At least depending on the lore that you're looking at.
Let's just go down there and see if we can learn where the Cloven Architect is.
Okay, so we are on good behavior, right?
Oh, yes, I don't think we should fight the denizens of this place unless we have to. And if we have to, that means we likely have to retreat. So do, Gunshmer, wherever you are, stay close if you want to be plane shifted out of this
Oh,
place.
I'm closer than you'd ever thought possible, fat man.
Oh, you're over there. Well, then... Chugga scratches where he thought Dugan was.
Dugan is changing roles.
Yep.
You're not leaving me behind.
That's right. Let's if you have to be on top of my head.
There's too much spray when I'm below your chins.
Fine. Stay close and where I can sense you.
You know, we could have had that whole conversation and said the exact same thing with a slightly different tone and it would have been all friendly. We are all going to get out of here. Yeah, you're not leaving me behind. You know, hey, go team. I wonder if they have a gravy boat. We didn't get any souvenirs for Dee Dee. We should get Dee Dee a souvenir.
Well, yeah, before we leave, we should go back to the Lichtian to see if we can buy any abyssal steel.
Yeah.
Upgrade a few of our weapons.
Maybe she wants a paintbrush. Or...
Well, I don't think Didi wants to wield abyssal steel, but I'm sure Grackle and Los would like abyssal steel weapons.
I would definitely like an upgrade to my weapons.
Yes, it would. I think it's within our means to transfer the magics from one blade to the other.
Yeah.
Let me hold on a second, because I think Grackle's blade is
It'll be-
special to him.
2,000, the market price. 2,000 to create a +1 blade, plus a fabricate spell to make an abyssal steel +1, and then you pay the rune cost, which then gets almost covered by the +1 blade of your old blade to sell. So there's like a few thousand gold there probably. Plus whatever the cost of abyssal steel is. Los and Grackle's weapons are pretty light, so we won't need a tremendous
Much.
amount. And I don't know if Desaad has a weapon that he's eyeing. Chaga's pick is already abyssal steel, so
So there's no problem with doing that with Grackle. I thought his blade was special, but if anything, he'll probably just move the the hilt and the handle to the new blade.
yeah.
That's what he would take with him.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna approach. Do we see any? Oh, we do see demons. What the fuck? Harpies. And harpies.
Ooh. Oh. Damn. They're multiplying everywhere.
Is there a landing? Like this feels like where caravans would go in.
That definitely looks like the
is
way
there
in.
a landing here for flying creatures?
There is a ledge here as well. That looks like.
Okay,
It's,
we'll head down towards that ledge.
Okay. All right. As you're approaching, I'm just gonna have you stop here for a
Sure.
second. Don't mind the. Just,
Yep.
Could you give me a perception check set of rules, please?
Perk, Grimstone, Chronicles, South.
Okay. Does anybody in the party get less than 30?
With what? Sorry.
Chaga has got
Just
his
the
thumb in his
sod-
ear.
Desaad and Chaga, less than 30. Yeah.
Okay. There is the sound of 100 angels making the most beautiful music emanating from within the citadel. The glorious, glorious choirs. Does anybody have anything that would prevent anybody who heard it have anything that would prevent them from being enchanted?
I think we were traveling, so I don't know if we've got.
If your magic circles would be down, unless you
Yep.
recast them.
Yep. We had them up when we were fighting the Brox, but that was ages ago.
Yes.
Life Bubble, Overland Flight, Veil's probably still running. Our communals, I don't know how long it took us to get here. From the Brox?
Several hours.
Okay, so those are gone. And then our communal delay poison's still going, and then we have Windwalk.
Okay, so those who heard it can make will saves.
Those that got under 30 failed?
Yep.
That's hilarious. Okay. Coven. Does it affect Coven?
What is Coven's type?
She's immune to charm, specifically, not.
Oh, then yeah, no. This is horrible bitch tricks.
Okay.
She recognizes beautiful music. When she
This
hears
is worse
it.
than
It is
Charm?
the music itself is lovely.
Okay. It's worse than Charm, though? Like it's compulsion or something?
Oh no! It is give me a second. It's a charm.
Okay.
Like no, she's immune. Sorry, apologies.
Okay.
It is beautiful. She still hears beautiful music. It's just not.
Los is in the can, so I don't think he hears anything. And Desaad didn't hear it. So Amadeus is immune. Give me a second. Amadeus is immune to.
Confusion.
Where is it?
I don't know if he's immune to charms.
Insanity and confusion.
He's not immune to this.
Okay. He does gain a bonus against enchantment. Is this enchantment?
It is not enchantment. It is a charm.
I think charms are a sub-school of enchantment, but.
Give me a second. You might be right there. You can add his bonus.
Okay. He gets 31.
31. Okay. He really wants to go in and listen to the angels sing.
Oh no. Dugan's will save is absolutely shit. Ahmed, do you want to roll this for Dugan? He's got a plus 14.
What's this? 30. Oh man.
What do you?
Yeah. 30, so that also failed.
That fails.
But right on. We're all fucked.
So Dugan wants to go listen to the angels sing.
Okay. Grapple's gonna try to
I'm
not get fucked
Let me
here.
get
30 failed.
Capra.
What's the
Capra.
goddamn DC of this thing?
The DC is 34.
God damn.
Yeah, we're walking into a demon lord's realm.
Okay. So plus 13, plus a 7 for Charmed Life.
Capra is.
Well, hold
they
on.
got such pretty voices.
Can Dugan roll a D6 here? He might make it.
Yeah, you could surge if you'd like.
I'll make the call. Nope.
Yeah, Amadeus will surge then.
Take off the hero point.
Amadeus. Makes it.
Amadeus, I think that makes it exactly 34.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, 31. Let's try a D6 for
So
Grackle.
Amadeus is.
Grackle makes it. 34 with a mythic point.
Don't follow the music, is what he says, clutching his head.
You should stop listening. Hey, Dugan, come back here.
Grackle?
Give you
Grackle
perception
made
check
it.
to see Dugan.
Right. Is this is the same day, right?
This is the same day as the fight with the Vrox and the Lanius.
Do the people who heard it but made their saves get to react?
They will. I think we're specifically going to get an initiative check to see if Dugan goes first, because that's going to be the biggest
All right.
problem.
Let me fire up an initiative here.
Okay, I'm just gonna do Desaad as well, because oh damn. Is this enchantment?
Desaad hasn't heard it yet.
Oh, he has not. He's not heard it yet. Desaad, you prickly bastard. Alright. You need Grackle to give you a perception check.
The carrots and Desaad and Chaga's ears.
It's because Dugan was sticking carrots in their ear.
So perception
Oh
check.
my
He's
God.
not gonna see. He's not gonna see this shit. Is it a trap? 29.
What do you
I gotta
roll?
see this. 1d20.
Try to
Use
find
a
it.
perception check.
No, the tab, for some reason, the tab with the random numbers is way
Fuck's
far
sakes.
away from.
30. I don't see him.
All right, initiative. Oh god, Dugan's initiative is really good, but he rolled a 4.
There we go.
Okay.
Chaga, you know where Dugan is currently? Because he's touching you.
Okay, well, Grackle, Grippa is in the can. Grackle and Capra attack before Dugan.
Oh, okay. Grackle, what are you doing?
I can't see him. We should keep our senses about us. This music is not good for you.
Okay.
It will change your mind. Do not pay attention to it.
All right. So that's exactly what we should do. Pay it no mind. So pretty.
Oh shit! He's gonna go and grab onto.
No, it's Dugan. Fuck.
For fuck's sake. No, that was Capra.
Yeah, then Dugan.
And Dugan's gone, but we can see Capra.
Yeah. Dugan is much harder to see. You now need to make stealth checks or perception checks to see Dugan.
Capra, what are you doing? Do not. Oh yeah, I can't move yet. Hold on.
Is he moving sneakily or is he just flying charm?
He's invisible
Yeah.
and charmed and flying. So he still has a stealth check.
Sorry, Dugan, we left you behind.
Well, you had to make didn't make a will save. Okay.
Los is in the can. I don't know if you're getting him out.
Yeah. Well, he is. I assume he hears me.
Oh, hey, something's going on out here? What the hell is this? Hell.
Los, there's beautiful, beautiful singing. If you were a man with a still beating heart, you might care about it. It just is pretty singing.
Oh,
Your perception is ridiculous. Like you hear it.
those bird ladies are singing up quite the tune, aren't they?
Okay. So the Sod and Chaga, on your turn, you'll get to roll a perception check as a free action with a +4 as people are talking about this music that you now you've been informed that there's a music to hear.
All right, Amadeus. How is Amadeus flying right now? I'll just take off a fly spell from somebody.
Okay.
Robo victim is what he said. He will move up to Capra at least and just grab a hold.
Put
of
him in a
Capra.
headlock. And
Yeah, just grab him by his horns. Make sure he doesn't go running off. Don't go running off.
Okay. Are you initiating a grapple, or are you?
Let me check. I don't.
You might have to slap my satyr ass to get the horn grab.
Yeah, I think he needs to attack you in order to get a grapple, so he'll start a grapple.
Okay.
Because otherwise, the grapple is.
Normally, it's standard. These are complex characters. So.
Yeah, I wish Mark was here. Okay, you get a slap. AC 39.
Not buffed. I think that hits.
Okay, he's not going to do the full monk damage. He's going to do a D3 plus.
Not buffed. That. 20, 30, 31, 31 plus 8, 39. AC 39, exactly.
Wow. Okay, they're merciful. So.
Bonus.
So, a minimum 16 non-lethal damage.
His wraps are +4?
+4, so I think they get through your cold RNDR.
Ow!
And then starting the grapple. Snap out of it. It ain't good for you.
You snap out of it.
Grapple.
Let me go.
Oh, nat 1.
Hey, stop touching my horns!
You're all slimy for some reason. This is not what it is. Why are
I'm not sticky, you're sticky.
Why are your horns wet?
Abyss problems. or teenager problems. That's ridiculous. Chaga, people are talking about music.
Oh, it's Desaad.
Oh, sorry, Desaad. People are talking about music.
What's going on here? Roll my perception.
Hey, we probably shouldn't listen to this music.
Oh, but what are they listening to though? 29 plus foul. All right, but they're saying it's bad, right?
La 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 la.
Pow. 41.
Okay, you hear the music.
Oh, sure. That's pretty good.
Okay, give me a will save.
Sure.
Cowman trying to sing along.
Marty, I also think that our perception rolls are slightly out of date because
They might be.
Desaad rolled with a plus 33, which would have been a plus 29, and previously
Oh,
he
wait,
rolled with a
wait,
plus
wait, wait,
23.
wait. Perception 20. Nope, that's right. 23. Is this a trap?
No, it's not a trap.
It should have been a 23.
It's kind of a trap.
It should have been a 23, so
Which
31.
was still 31, which is enough to hear it.
Which is enough to make it. Okay, we'll save.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Great
I was
success.
like, I'm pretty sure I updated them for the 50th
I'm just
level.
noticing that it was like,
21,
oh, he couldn't possibly have
23.
failed. Is kind of what I was looking
Ahmed's
at.
rolling a die. The modifiers are a mystery.
I roll a 1. Fuck.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. These guys beat us home. 23. Okay, so let's do this. 1d20 plus
Make fun of him
23.
for being short.
Vicious mockery. All right. Pow. 26. Ow. Oh, he starts dancing. And he starts going papa.
Oh,
All right. So, I gotta deal with this. I gotta mute first. Gotta find the mouse. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, you'll take 2 actions moving towards the music.
okay.
He might be trying to help Capra.
Are you overland flighting, Ahmed, or are you regular flight? The part we skipped is we probably paused and put on regular flights to approach the castle. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be
I
talking.
probably would have gone regular flights up
Okay.
by now, yeah.
All right, so you're all the way up to Amadeus, and not you two. Says
What's Amadeus' sense motive?
Well, he can actually just fly.
pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, he knows.
Sense motive plus 34.
Yeah, he just knows. He knows exactly
not
immediately
you
if
two.
he can see you. He knows you're off to go do something
He's
stupid.
gonna have to use ropes here in a second. Chaga, let's see. Chaga's got a pretty good will save, especially against this type of mind trick. Oh. Plus 28. Gets a 40 on his save.
My man.
Okay, yeah, it's beautiful singing. Now that you've sort of like you tuned your ear into it, it's like it's just
Chaga's gonna cast a spell. It is called Magic Circle Against Evil.
Mm.
And then he's gonna overland flight towards the idiots. And follow me if you wouldn't mind.
How did you cast it as a swift action?
Oh. One.
Okay.
One move.
All right. After Coven, the denizens will go just as the last pip.
Okay. Coven sees that everyone's minds are melting. Oh. she exhales. She's got Magic Circle as a spellcaster spell, 3rd level, so she'll cast one of those. Combat sheet. 3rd level spell, Coven. And then she'll stay near Grackle. She'll ready to move with Grackle.
Grackle is not affected. Grackle is still
It
off
could
his
be an every
mind.
round thing.
If it is, then we are fucked.
Your little minds are very malleable.
Indeed, we are not as experienced as you are.
Yeah, your little minds are very malleable, says Los.
Only Grackle of the Iron Wheel can stand against it. It's the lowest save is a plus 13.
Yeah, Coven's just shaking her head.
All right, but you have a plus 13.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Charmed life for the win.
right.
And a mythic point.
Now, where did the little blueberry go?
Okay.
He's probably lost for good. Sorry,
You can
Mom.
hear some squawking. You're pretty certain one of the rocks disappears. You can hear maybe there's some spell casting. There's some other sort of like much quieter sort of songs joining into the choir singing. Some harpies are just singing along. It looks like one of the harpies is flapping kind of closer to you. Taking a gander of what we got going on.
Oh no, the bird ladies are coming this way. These ones don't have beaks.
As long as they keep to themselves and do not cause us harm, and there is no issue from my side.
Speaking of your side, Crackle, what are you doing?
Grackle's going to say goodbye, everyone, and fuck off. He's gonna
Coven can-
fly.
Her readied fly brings us to here.
So 60, and he's 120.
Both Chaga and Coven have protection or magic circle against evil.
If he goes to 60, let's see if I can cast Magic Circle against evil. I might be able to.
Crackle?
Yeah, through a wand perhaps. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't ever recall creating a wand or buying a wand of that for you.
I have a bunch.
I think
Nothing.
he's got some of the treasure pile of wands.
I got a lot of wands. Because I cast no magic, I steal all wands.
Yeah, you and Amadeus are.
I have a Dispel Magic.
Guggen are the three.
I have a Dispel Magic wand.
Alright, grip a sting in the can.
It's not going to do shit.
Capra. Capra he still defends himself. So he's going to fly away.
Okay.
He doesn't like the
Amadeus
Amadeus
will
is trying to
take
grab him and stuff.
his AOO, yeah.
He's flying basically down and towards like a big platforming entrance.
Alright, Amadeus.
Hands to yourself.
You can stunning fist on AOO, right?
You certainly can.
Okay, well he's getting
Hey! Bad touch!
the stunning AC 39,
Which is exactly the AC.
if
he took-
punch to the sternum. Okay, so first it's the damage. He's not doing his full monk damage. He's just basically doing the
Like an unarmed strike damage.
unarmed strike damage.
Yeah.
Like non-lethal.
The non-lethal, it's 17 non-lethal. The DC of his stunning fist, where did that go? Is 25? Let me check to see if that's correct. 10 half level, which would be 17, and his wisdom modifier is +8.
Marty, you went really crackly all of a sudden.
Did I?
Yeah, it's happening when you talk.
Okay.
Test.
Well, let's roll 25 and then we can just.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So fortitude save. 40.
Okay. Grapple attempt. Still happening?
Yep.
Not a 1, 51.
Not a 1.
Yeah, you
rolled a
beat
one,
it by. It's actually it was close. You had to get a 39. Yeah, so you grapple Kappa.
You pull him back in. All right, we'll pause here.